$2,000 and I'll shave my mustache off.
Only $2,000. I don't know.
How much?
$2,000?
$2,000.
You wouldn't do it for $10?
No.
What the heck?
I probably should, but no.
Yeah.
John, how much do I give you to shave your eyebrows off? How much would everyone
That's
take to shave your eyebrows
$2,000.
off?
That's
$2,000.
$2,000?
$1,000.
You know what? No, I'd do it for like $500.
I
You have thin eyebrows, so I don't know about them growing back.
How
that
fast
much.
do they grow
would
back?
like to see me without eyebrows.
No, it's like you. No, I mean, like I don't. That's why it's harder for you because if you shaved them, I don't know how fast they'd come in.
They'd come
They
in
don't
like
come
about
in
2
fast.
weeks
I
or something.
accidentally
right?
shaved like a little part here when I was shaving.
I have very long, bushy eyebrows,
I
so
do
mine would
too,
come in
yeah.
really fast.
If you didn't have eyebrows, Andrew, you'd be kind of scary.
Hey everybody, welcome to the SuScast with the SuSquad. I guess that's what we're calling ourselves.
Title.
But we're just going to introduce ourselves. My name is Ryan.
This is Zane.
This is John.
Hey, my name's Andrew.
My name's Jordan.
Do we want to talk about why we were doing this? What do we?
I
what's
guess,
the,
yeah,
what's the
just
goal.
I guess the origin of this.
I don't know if this is true for anybody else, but I know that since I was in probably middle school, maybe even before, my mom used to talk about, "Oh, Andrew, you should really start like a podcast or some kind of show on the internet with your friends."
No,
And I always
what
thought-
did you really say?
That's what she said. I swear to God.
Let's do a YouTube Let's Play.
Yeah,
She's always
yeah.
been really
She
good
said you
Let's
gotta play Outlast with your best friends.
Hey, we should put
And-
the link to your Metroid Ripley fight.
Links in the description. Links in the description.
Right,
Okay.
yeah,
Hit the
we're-
annotation right now. We're gonna be sure to actually add that.
Yeah. I mean, we sort of just wanted to log our weird conversations, and, you know, if we could get paid for it, then sweet. Because we have a lot of conversations that entertain us.
Your LaCroix is loud. Thank
Right.
you.
I want you to grab another one from the kitchen and do that right by the mic.
Okay.
That's what people sign up for.
Like-
That's what they're going to be signing in for. That's what gets us views.
Anyway,
It's viewer retain.
I just want my morning LaCroix fucking opening cam. All I
Absolutely.
need.
That could be like a, you know how we were talking about like a morning zoo? That's the sound effect that we use.
Yeah, just
like
like
every transition into a segment is just a can of LaCroix opening.
What's the sound for? So that's a transition. What's the sound for? You just won a radio prize.
We're giving out prizes.
No, but like,
Like,
like
be
if
annoying.
we were a radio show
We should
and
give
we
out
were
prizes.
giving out prizes like a ticket, then like.
Hey, first want to leave a comment on this video. You get a what do they get? They get a
One of those rubber duckies that you got for selling like 20 things at the school bake. You know those little rubber duckies in middle school
Like
that
you
you would
get
get
bump
for
stuff?
selling? Yeah.
And then there was that one kid who had like a doctor for a dad, so he sold like 110.
Yeah, no, his dad just bought all of them.
Yeah,
he got to go laser tagging in like the field.
And that Justin Bieber like cardboard cutout.
No, but to go back
Still about
to what we're doing, because we do have somewhat of an origin. We've talked about doing a podcast for a while now, but I guess the main sort of what catapulted us into doing this is a discussion about every college student's favorite article of
Article of pizza.
I was gonna say article of,
Oh.
no, I was gonna say article of food, but I don't think that works. So,
Well,
would someone like to share the story of when we went to Ray's?
yeah, no, we went to Ray's Pizza in Irvine on the UC Irvine campus, and it was delicious. So we had a big sort of discussion about what makes a good pizza, and it went on for like 20 minutes. And we were like, that's around podcast length. So
20-minute time? No, this is probably what are we doing, like an hour?
I guess, yeah.
We got an hour. We got the Jimmy Timmy Power Hour up in here. If you want to imagine what we're doing right now, we're sitting in a circle in Ryan's room.
In a
and
non-air
there's
conditioned room.
Yeah, in a non-air conditioned
With
room.
the windows closed.
In June.
Pants off.
You know,
Yeah.
we're all naked right
Moist.
Glistening
Yeah.
with baby oil.
The summer sun
Hey, guys.
beaming on us.
Does anyone else hate the word moist? Am I right?
That's a
I
great
hate
podcast topic.
There's a
Jesus.
few words I hate. Moist isn't one of them.
now. I like moist. Moist is a good word.
You want to know
I
what?
think it's
But-
funny.
but really,
Kids do.
something that this podcast is really going to revolve around is every podcast episode, we're hoping to have a different slice of pie, and we're going to eat it throughout the podcast, and we're going to talk about it, we're going to discuss it, our likes and our dislikes, and then at the end, we'll give it a nice little score. And this was also... I brought this... I had originally this idea when we were eating Ray's Pizza, and it's sort of inspired by Barstool, that guy Dave. And for our inaugural cast, we are going to be enjoying a slice of Costco pizza, and we do exclusively cheese on this podcast, or at least that's what it's going to be for now.
That's the landmark of a good pizza.
Exactly. If you have a good cheese, you have a good pizza.
You could bullshit on top.
Let's go over the benefits of the pizza before, like, you take a bite.
Okay.
Costco gives you a shit ton for your money. So, like, if you went to the food court and asked for a slice...
You're now sponsored by Costco.
There we are.
They only ask you for $2, and they give you this, like, a quarter of the whole pizza. And it's, like, it's a shit ton of bread, shit ton of cheese, shit ton of tomato sauce. It's a lot of everything.
It's not that much sauce. I don't think so.
Sauce.
Mm-hmm. Sauce. It's not a whole
It's
lot of sauce.
It's a fair portion, I think. But time to take a little bite of Rooney.
Right.
The one there is a flaw to this pizza. I'm sure most of us have had Costco pizza one time or another. It is a very doughy, very cheesy
Look
pizza.
at that. Look at that cheese.
You
It's
know,
got a big old
Yeah.
layer.
Costco does a lot of everything, so they like to pile shit on to, like, every one of the things they have from the food court,
Well,
so
to be
pizza's no
fair-
exception.
To give you a point of reference, it's like a thick, like you can squeeze the cheese. Like it's a layer.
I'm watching Jordan just like lift up the skin cheese.
He's
Skin.
dissecting it.
It's like a scab. It's like almost ready.
There is
It's like a fucking pelt.
There is a good inch of cheese. Just
It's just
An
resting
inch
on my pizza.
it could be an inch
Well, like,
From where? Like from here?
from upwards.
Oh, upwards.
let's go
Yeah.
over the benefits before, like, the actual taste.
You're folding it
Costco...
like a fucking cheeseburger.
Why are you folding your pizza?
You're not folded. What the fuck? Why do you fold it that way? I wish you guys could see this because this is.
That's what happens. Well, let's describe it. That's
Okay,
the
so
whole-
he's
yeah.
he's not folded. You know how you would fold a pizza like
Like New York style or
like
some shit?
hamburger? What is it? Hamburger or hot dog?
Yeah.
You fold
Yeah,
it
hot
hot
dog.
dog style. Let's go back to
Fold it
kindergarten.
fucking-
There is no hamburger
Cheeseburger.
style. That you just made that up.
and he's
It's like
eating
a
the
fucking
crust
calzone.
with
This
the
is
cheese.
It's a calzone of pizza.
I want you to imagine eating the top and the bottom of the pizza in one bite. How do you do that? Well, you fold it the wrong way.
With the crust, no less. You're getting the back end of the crust.
Hey, Andrew, you just skinned that pizza.
You did.
I was checking out the flop, and then suddenly from the top, the cheese started to slide, and then it counter flopped the other way,
If you had a
and just fell right off the
So
slice.
Avalanche of sauce and cheese.
Exactly.
But you
Just
ate
to be
pizza.
blunt, this pizza kind of sucks right now.
I mean,
it's kind of
you're
awful.
not-
It is cold.
I've
We
got-
we bought this pizza around
A couple hours ago.
couple hours ago, so now
Yeah.
it's a cold slice. But
Okay, it's
I'm not a
not
fan of
because
that.
it's cold, but like I feel like it tastes a little sweet.
yeah,
Yeah.
most pizza places tend to sweeten their pizza.
Especially
Fast food
Domino's.
pizza.
Domino's
No, Papa
is-
John's. Papa John's
Papa
is
John's,
the worst
too.
offender for that.
Yeah.
We'll have an
I
episode-
disagree. CPK. Oh my god!
Okay, yeah.
You imagine a CPK pizza? It's called California Pizza Kitchen. You sit down, they give you some freaking
It's
bread,
disgusting.
right? And you're like, "Damn, I'm about to have a mighty good pizza." Incorrect. Major
They
incorrect.
butter you up. They're like trying to give you a salsa to help.
I will
Salsa?
Salsa?
They're bringing you some salsa?
They bring you salsa for your bread.
Who's bringing you salsa?
We're,
Did I say salsa?
A little bit.
There's
we're
salsa.
going
I
to
said
Taco Bell.
false. Oh, I
We're
just
going-
had salsa in my mind. I guess.
We have
to say.
Hey, leave a comment down below. Did Zane say salsa?
We have to do an episode with the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell.
Why do you have?
Oh my
Mickey
God.
Mouse?
Oh,
Review that.
the Subway pizza.
Hot personal-sized pizza at Subway restaurants is bringing peace to families everywhere. Made fresh to order, Subway pizza is a hot new choice that's bringing everyone together at Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
30 minutes in, or like an hour in, pizza sitting, the grease kind of had just like settled. I felt like there was more grease. It was very greasy. I did not like that.
I think Costco pizza is like the ultimate. Like if you were to look on a
political compass, it would be in the exact center.
pizza
Like it's just
compass.
it's the very average. Like
I don't know.
it's just okay.
There's definitely two sides to that scale where one side is quantity and one side is quality, and it's all the way left on quantity.
Okay, so are we saying that this pizza is very liberal? Are we saying it's right wing?
What about like a Chuck E. Cheese pizza? Where does that?
I want to bring like Chuck E. Cheese pizza so bad.
How does the cold pizza taste? What do you think? What are you feeling right now? What are the sensations you're getting?
It feels like I'm chewing fucking Play-Doh.
Yeah. You see, that's the good base we want to have on this show.
It's fun to play with, not to eat.
We're going to be brutally honest about the pizzas we eat. And a cold Costco pizza is not a pizza you want to be eating.
Probably when it was warmer. Well, I like cold pizza.
But a cold Costco pizza.
Well, okay, wait. Refrigerated cold pizza is good. But
No,
like,
it's
if
not. Not this stuff. It's
Are you
terrible.
shitting me?
I'm not.
Refrigerated
What?
Costco pizza.
That's like the epitome.
Yeah.
That's archetypal pizza for a Saturday morning.
That is
Can we
perfect.
slow
Costco
down for a
pizza.
second? Can we slow down for a
It's like
second?
a
I'm heated.
mom school lunch.
Not because of the room.
It's so for our viewers. It's so fucking hot in here.
But hold on, Costco, or the way Costco structures their pizza is that you pay a little and get a lot, but that a lot is not necessarily good.
It's amazing at cold the next day.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
no,
it's
because
not.
you get a
100%.
brick of cheese. It's like you're literally just getting a slight, like a big brick of American cheese, and then putting it on some tomato sauce that you found in the cupboard, and then putting it on some bread that you found, and just did not make the pizza.
Then you
It
don't
feels like
order
they're
it.
separate.
I
You don't
think.
order a cheese pizza, you order a pepperoni pizza.
Can everyone agree that Costco pizza is that pizza that you had on many occasions as a child, and back then
No.
you didn't really think about the flavor of the pizza. You were just psyched that you had a pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza.
That was far out. You know what I'm saying?
It's radical, dude.
Yeah, and
Costco
so
pizza is the white birthday cake of pizza.
exactly.
It's like
Now-
the Costco. It's the fucking Costco cake that you get at a birthday party.
Yes.
So, to say that Costco pizza as a 20-year-old adult is still a good slice of pie would just be incorrect.
Because they're so
Your
experienced.
opinion is wrong.
Can you tell us, because I want to wreck
A
your
cold
scrub
pizza.
opinion apart.
Like the next day is just it's better when it's hot.
Okay, but we're not
You let
talking
the
about
grease.
that.
I know, but I'm saying that it's just better.
No,
You
we're talking
cannot-
about is the pizza just good? Is it a good slice of pizza?
Cold, yes.
Okay, well, what about hot? The way it's supposed to be
It's
made.
just a
we're
normal
talking
pizza. It's
I
just,
Like God intended.
Yeah.
yeah.
so
It's
you,
just
And on the
cheese on
seventh day, the
just
Lord
it's cheese
made.
on bread.
you think the pizza is better cold?
Yes.
When God
Easily.
created the Kirkland.
You let the grease like settle, and you. It's not hot as fuck, so you burn your mouth. You just actually get to taste it.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right
It's-
now.
well,
I
no,
have
okay.
the exact opposite opinion of Costco pizza. Because it feels like it doesn't become a pizza when it gets cold. It feels like it just stops being a pizza. That's the whole point of the
How
thing
can you?
separating
It's
from
just
Costco
it's literally
pizza-
cheese on bread.
Costco pizza is one of the benchmarks of eating to stay alive, not to enjoy it.
It's just okay.
Is it really that bare minimum?
I mean, at
it
least
was
that's like that cold 2-hour slices. Are you eating that
If
and
it
being
was-
like, yeah?
No,
When was
Any-
the last time you craved a Costco pizza?
Never
Never.
in my life have I craved a Costco
Well,
pizza.
any pizza that you leave like a day,
Okay.
cold.
we moved on.
Well, no, hold on.
I like my pizzas cold.
it's,
But I'm judging this as like,
You talking about like an all around?
But he just asked.
I think Jordan's
I totally
a cold
agree.
pizza guy.
Yes,
No, I am too. I totally
no, that's
agree with
fair.
that.
yeah.
No,
I think
but the question John just asked to the group was, have you ever craved a Costco pizza?
No.
So have you ever craved a Costco pizza?
I would crave a cold.
See, if you put it
So-
like
So
that.
would you go out? Okay, would you go out of your way? It's a Friday night. You're gonna buy a whole Costco pizza. You might have a slice or two. You're gonna put it in the fridge.
You don't buy it for the intention to put it in the fridge. You buy it for the you eat it and you enjoy it, and then the next day you wake up and it's that Saturday morning
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
just like this cold pizza. It's not supposed to. It's a different. You have a different setting. You don't open a cold pizza like expecting like a 5-course meal, like the little top on it.
I don't
pull it out because it's like that after that aftermath, oh, that Friday night was good.
I don't
Can I-
think
Saturday morning
Many sleepovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had like Costco.
You wake up
pizza
at
or
2
whatever,
a.m.
Yeah.
you eat a slice of pizza
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
you go back to sleep.
Can I introduce you to the wonderful invention of the toaster oven, which makes every pizza
Why would
as
you
if it was new?
reheating it? That's
Because
just
then
Makes
it's
it
good.
taste- yeah,
No,
it's
it's not.
You're wrong. Okay, but
That's the way it was
So
made.
I'm bringing home the pizza, I guess.
Could a pizza place survive, like, baking a pizza and then refrigerating it and serving it to you cold?
Okay, real quick.
oh yeah, could you serve a guest a cold slice of pizza?
I mean,
Yeah.
if you requested it.
No, you couldn't.
No, you could not.
No, and then if they said
Well-
like, no, I just want it cold, they'll be like, of course,
This is the way we serve it.
nonsense. We're about to.
This is the way we serve it. If
Well,
you want it
unless
hot, put it in your own toaster oven.
Unless it's like the morning.
It'd be
I don't
close. That'd
see
be a
it as.
fun idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
You should ask to microwave. You want me to zap your pizza? Yeah, you should absolutely. But I
No,
don't think it's a
when
bad
you-
thing when it's like a Saturday morning.
Wait, are you just assuming that like you just go to the stranger's refrigerator or the person you're visiting's refrigerator? Oh, question:
morning
if you're
pizza.
in somebody else's house, have you ever opened another person's fridge without asking?
No.
No.
Never in my life.
Wait, once?
Once.
Where?
Andrew's house.
Oh, you did. You did.
What is it? I'm like, what am I doing?
No, when was this?
I don't know. I think it was my 18th birthday party. Like, I went over to your house for a sleepover. Like, it was me, you, and Zane, and I just, like, it was late, and I was hungry, and I'm like, I feel comfortable, so I opened his fridge, and then I realized, like, mid-action when I was doing it, I just closed it. I was like, what did I do?
Did anybody see you?
I think Andrew saw me, but, like, I don't
I
remember the
probably
specifics.
told. Yeah, I've definitely told people like,
Okay.
oh yeah, go ahead, open my fridge. That's okay.
No, but
Yeah.
like, because you said it was your 18th birthday.
Yeah, I
So
just...
we had been friends for like how long?
3 years?
It does not matter how long
Well,
I'm your friend
it's-
or you're my friend. I'm not opening your fridge, and you're not opening my fridge.
Unless
We're living together,
Yeah.
and you buy stuff and you put it in there, or you brought something and it's in there, and I know that you're
Yeah.
getting that.
Well, Zane.
Yeah, I've never opened up Andrew's fridge. I've known him since first
Yeah.
grade.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys have known each other.
That
for
is
long
like a
time.
big
someone
no-no.
screwed up.
I'm gonna make that a new thing now.
That's a big-
Yeah, we're all gonna actively
That's
and
just-
consciously.
This
open
is
the
generally
fridge.
rude.
This is weird.
It's weird if like someone that looks like in your pantry.
What about
"Oh,
like
what do you
going
guys
through
have?"
like somebody's medicine cabinet?
That is a complete invasion.
You guys ever just like
Someone's
look for your friend's opioids and just like
He was taking opioids.
it's just like
That's some spare Vicodin. I think I'm out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need some mollies.
guys,
Mollies.
propofol, crazy.
Well, same with closet too. Have you ever opened your friend's closet?
No.
Ever? It
I-
feels like a total invasion.
I've only opened Zane's video game closet.
Yeah.
Probably when he lived in his first house here in
That was a
San Juan.
really nice
Well,
closet.
what reason would you have to open? Like, if you're opening someone's fridge, it's not a justifiable reason, but it's food. But if you're opening someone's closet, like, what reason do you have?
Get me out, brother.
Right here, brother. Right
Oh,
here.
slap me
There
some skin,
we go.
brother. Right here, brother. I know we were just planning to leave this to the end, but I am ready to score right now, and then I want to move on to the next topic. But-
Absolutely.
that's
okay,
fine.
so around the room, we'll start with Cold Pizza Boy. What's the score?
Well, if it's a hot pizza, I give it a basic 5
Out of 10?
out of
Feels
10. It's
cold.
okay. If it was cold,
Yeah.
give it a good 6.5.
6.5. Okay, so by the way, I want to say that I will say that a 6 is a good pizza, and a 5 is an okay pizza.
Well, let's do it.
Five-
Like, I like what your movie sucks. Like he's a movie reviewer, but I like his scale where 5 is like it's a movie, and then anything less than that is
So-
like there's bad qualities to it. Anything
Okay.
more than a 5, there's good qualities to it.
Okay, so 5 is it's
The-
pizza.
Yeah.
That's what Costco should
Yeah.
be.
I wouldn't want to add.
Okay.
that part in.
Well,
Okay. By the way, I'm using decimal places, but okay. So we have a. So you're sticking with
Yeah.
the 5 and the
A
6.
solid 5.
Yeah,
The 5 and the
it's
6.5.
just,
Or 6.5. What is it?
Okay.
6.5 is for cold.
That was Jordan
Okay,
with his Costco pizza score. We're moving on to Ryan.
It was definitely worse, but I've had a lot of pizza, and that was like 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot or when it was cold?
Cold's like it too.
Okay.
I hate.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I thought the pizza was really fucking plain. Like, that, I mean, I know it's a cheese pizza, but I'd have to
There was
give
no
that a go.
flavor to it.
Like Andrew's comedy, am I right, boys?
Right here, brother. Slap me some skin, brother. Right here, brother.
Alright. I'll drink to that, fellas.
5 o'clock somewhere. What do you think of pizza? What's
I'm gonna give it.
Stop fucking doing that.
All right, go ahead, Zane. Yo, guys.
Did we do it in this take? Do it real quick.
I am
Now go
a,
fast.
just so you all know, I am a world-class gulper.
It's the guttural. It's awful. Okay, what?
Okay, wait, no, Zane.
I give
Score.
it a fucking 4. I give it
A
a
4.
4.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, John, you're up.
It's the most average of average pizzas. It's neither good nor bad. It's just okay. Well, okay, I will say this. I'm gonna give it a 4.9. I would give it a 5, but it's like I don't want to say it's like the absolute neutral. I don't know. It's just okay. I don't go out of my way to get Costco pizza anymore. It's all right. I don't mind it if it's at a party, if it's at a bonfire. That's cool. But it's perfect for functions, for big functions, because it's so cheap. But not like Little Caesars cheap. So 4.9.
All right, I'm going to break the fourth wall. Before the show, we did have a pepperoni pizza on site, and we were hungry. So
If that's breaking the fourth wall, then we broke like 8 walls already.
we've broken many
We're
walls.
fucking better, guys.
But
deliver right, chimichangas. Yeah.
but I had a pepperoni
Spider-Man
slice,
swear.
and if I minus the pepperoni from that pizza, I think that would be that's a 5.1. It was okay. It was pizza. But if I'm taking the cold slice that I ate,
Cold cheese.
the cold cheese slice, that was a 3.2. That was
Wow.
and a 3 is probably like pretty like really bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying 3 is really bad.
How much is a Costco? How much is a Costco?
That is $11
$11.
basically.
$11.
No, $10.50.
It's like
$10.50
for a whole
yeah.
pizza.
$10.50.
That's there's no size. It's just the one. You get one.
If we're scoring it on its price, it's like
It's an
it's
8.
like a 6.
If we're scoring pizzas based on
Well,
price
no.
and size and quantity,
No, okay, well,
Oh,
okay,
so,
if
okay.
price plus taste, taste,
it would be like
6.
it'd be like a 6. It's good.
Alright, we'll
But-
give him the taste, then we'll give him the price.
If you
And
want
then
the
we'll give him an all-around score.
That's fair.
If you want the group consensus, I want you guys to, if you've already been following along, I want you to go back in the podcast, get some pens and papers out, write down all our numbers, and do some averages.
If you're playing the SuScast home game, your
Yeah,
loneliness
mobile
saddens me.
Text sus to
raise pizzas,
444-222-000.
What's the
That's like quadruple
That's
420.
my
what's the fucking gummy bear and what was that? What was the company? Not Nap. No. What's that company? What? No. Okay, the company where you would text it and it's like text
my
for
God.
Family Guy sounds.
Yes.
Text for the bunny, the sad little bunny. You know that? Yeah. The fucking and you'd pay like $3 for each text or whatever.
Jesus
it was such
Christ.
a piece of shit company. That's where Crazy Frog came from.
Oh,
yeah.
There was the commercial with the guy who fucking like it was the ringtone, but it was the guy who was sleeping on his couch and he had like a thing of cheese dip, and then his phone was buzzing, and then he didn't have a ringer, so it was just vibrating. It's like before crazy text noises, and it falls on the cheese, and then after like he gets like the cool ringtone. It rings and it's playing like Crazy in Love by Beyonce. He instantly gets up. He's like, I found my phone. Because of my good ringtone.
Six months ago, Selena tested her relationship with Justin using the love calculator. She sent Flirt 13, her name Selena, and her partner's name Justin to 75555. It didn't look good, but she didn't listen.
Text now and get your result and this sweet wallpaper. Just send Flirt 13, your name and the name of your partner to 75555. Or go to Jamster.com to subscribe and get up to 20 products like games for $9.99 a month.
Moving on, I wanted to talk about a subject, happenings that happened a few days ago. That made sense. But John and I were on our way to, where were we going, to pool?
Yeah, we were gonna go swimming.
We were going to go swimming. And
yeah.
we were stopping, John was driving, we stopped at a gas station, and John spotted what he thought was $5 on the ground in front of a pump.
Right in front of the gas pump.
Yeah, and he got out of the car, ran up, and there were 3 $20 bills all folded up together.
You're really gonna do this to us right now?
Do this to what? This is interesting.
God damn.
What's wrong with this? Is it not an interesting topic?
Welcome to
It's
episode finale.
Yeah.
okay. What's wrong with morals? All right,
keep
so,
going.
but John immediately had the feeling of, I need to go turn this into the gas station attendant. adding there was nobody in the
Area.
the immediate area. We were the only people there, and John really wanted to go turn it in to the attendant at the gas station. Jordan and I ended up talking him out of it, and John kept the $60 and he bought his buds a couple of waters, or he bought some candy for Jordan. And he bought some water for me, and I ended up talking to Ryan about it later on, and Ryan was completely against it. Now I want to know what's everybody's opinion on what you should do in that situation, and how much money is too much money to put in to just pocket when you find it.
Since I'm the dissenting opinion, I guess I'll start.
Yeah, I do have something to add though after you're done. I wasn't going to tell anybody about this because it just sounds like, look at me, I'm such a good person. Let me go ahead and I'll tell you what I did.
I believe that you shouldn't have pocketed the money. I mean, essentially, if you do turn it into anybody, you turn it into the person that's working there, because they essentially cannot pocket anything found on their property. I was working, because I work at a grocery store, and I found $80 in the parking lot. Or, well, not like 80, it was like 100 and something. So I turned it into the front desk, because, I mean, if anybody's missing $110 out of their pocket, I'm going to go back to wherever place I was that day to go and try to find it. I turned it into the front desk. After 30 days, then if they don't come back, I'm able to get it. And which is what happened. I was able to collect the $110 after 30 days.
Yeah, but that's...
but thinking at a gas station, if someone's at a gas station and they're ready to pump gas, like a tank of gas, depending on which car you have, can be anywhere from today $30 to $70 in your case, because you have
60,
65, 70, yeah. That's a full tank of gas. And if somebody's pumping gas and they're missing pretty much whatever money they brought for a full tank of gas, I would have come back. Assuming that either A, they were going to pump gas and they lost it because it fell out of their pocket, so they just left to go to other places to see where they left it. In fact, they left it there. Or B, if it was right on the ground and $60 was sitting there, and any other person that would have come to the gas station or was around the gas station at any time, or 5 minutes earlier, probably would have had the same inclination to take the money. He probably lost it very recently, so he probably would have come back very recently.
Yeah.
So that was my point of turning it into the attendant, is that he would have most likely come back very soon at that point.
I have the total opposite.
Because you benefited from the situation.
No. I would have benefited if I found the $60. Let me say
what
this.
does that have to do with anything?
Let me say this.
That was
First
my
of
choice
all,
to buy candy, but
it is a little different because you're working at a grocery store, and if you have
it's your place of employment.
Yeah, if somebody caught you taking your
Jordan,
money,
can I just add?
And it doesn't
I don't
matter
think he specified that he found the $130 on the job. He was working while he found the money.
That money is just raising. It was
$110. He found the $110.
$3,000.
He found $110 on the job. So go ahead, Jordan.
I'm just saying, if somebody would have saw you, and it's not so much that you didn't take it because you're being watched. Even if somebody's working on the job, it's more of a moral thing. But that's a little different because you're working. I'm saying it's a little different because you are working there. It's different because we were at a gas station, and the guy who's gonna take the money he's gonna keep it. That's the first instinct. Because there's no, if it was, money is such a hard thing. If it was, the sum of money comes down to how much it is. I feel like if it's a crazy $1,000 or a substantial amount, that is something you turn in. But when it comes down to something as small as, I even feel like $100 is even, in today's standard, $100 is,
At a gas station, though, $60 is a full tank.
Yeah, but you can't
in these trying times.
But when somebody loses money, instinctively, it's the first thing is, unless it's a large sum amount of money, if you lose $20, you're like, I lost $20, or in this case, I lost $60. It's gone.
When is the amount of money oh shit, I should return this? When?
How
much?
25.
Okay, I would.
You said anything
I
over
said
20.
100.
With what?
I said 20. I said 25. I would go back and try to find it.
See, how I look at it is that, and this isn't to say that this proves anything, but I found this really interesting once I talked to Ryan about this, because he was the first person I talked about it with. Every single other person I've talked about it with have all agreed that they would keep the money.
Really?
Every single one. And I even had my friends Brian and James, friends of the podcast. Shout out Brian and James. They went as far as they say that they would keep $1,000. If they found $1,000 rolled up on the ground, they would keep it. I think that's insane. I wouldn't keep it. But I don't know about if I specified that it was in a parking lot. Like, if I found that money, if I found $1,000 on the ground in the street, I would definitely call the police. That's a police calling situation. But if I found it at a gas station,
I think it's
I don't know
opposite.
how. It's tough because I don't trust no gas station attendant with the money that I'm finding.
If you're working at a gas station, like it's different with like a grocery store. It's a little, but if you're working at a gas station, like your standards are a little different.
Well, hold on. Are you working at a gas station?
No,
That's
but
kinda-
Think
kinda
about
bullshit. That's
more
fine.
desperate they are compared to you.
oh yeah.
Oh, so now it's my obligation
They would
to
deserve the
give.
money more.
Exactly.
But
So if you turned in the
They
money,
really deserve it, though. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
okay, you and I both worked as fucking...
At a Home Depot,
As-
yes.
as
I
bar
pocketed all the
jockeys.
money
as
there.
SWAT boys. We were literally the bottom of the
Oh yeah, we
shit
pocketed
barrel.
tips.
Oh yeah, I'm doing a little fun thing. But like,
We pocketed the tips we got.
I mean, I usually try telling them no, but like, they would legit come up to me and fucking fist the money into my pocket.
He's talking about they both worked at, well, Jordan worked at Home Depot. Zane currently works at Home Depot. They both did a lot, and they're talking about their tip situations.
Yeah, make sure when you go to Home Depot and it's during Christmas time, make sure you tip your lovely associates. Like,
I got
Under the
mad.
table.
No,
Secretly.
Huh?
What good?
Secretly under the table.
I got mad when
Secretly
people
under the
didn't
table.
tip.
They tip so much, like especially if they give you a nice area.
I think it's an obligation in that
Which we do
situation.
live in.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's Orange County.
kind of dipping away from the money, I guess.
But here's my opinion about that money thing.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I want Zane's opinion real quick.
Yeah.
And then after Zane's opinion, can we get to what you had to say extra, and then you can
Okay.
talk
And
about,
then we
but
can
just
get into-
store that thought
Okay.
real quick.
so like if you were at a gas station, right? Like you just were, and you found $1 on the ground, you'd pick it up and say, "Oh, it's my lucky day. I got $1."
Yeah.
But if it's like $60, that'd be a little like.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're an
Like-
asshole?
No, I don't think you're
I
an
didn't say
asshole.
that.
You-
No, but like,
No.
it feels like... If,
you feel like you owe it to like someone.
But you can't
to,
do
like,
anything
turn
about
in. But you but like
No,
no,
because
you really
don't.
can't.
Because if
How
you,
many times do you see someone like go back out of their way for $60?
yeah, have you ever?
Like I've never heard that.
Have you ever
story.
lost money and you acted? It's one thing if you lost your wallet. Even the people because anything else besides money is a physical object that you can. No, you can't claim
You
that's
can't-
my money.
you can't prove really a wad of 60s was yours.
But like if you lost if you lost like a couple $100s,
That's
I'd
a
probably
different-
go
yeah.
back.
Well, here's my
Like
case.
$200, I would go back and be like, oh fuck, where's my
Exactly.
Well, here's my case for that. If I lost $60 and I had the same level of concern, if I went back for my $60 and I turned it into the gas station attendant, or if someone else turned it into the gas station attendant, I would have probably been the only person who knew that I lost $60 and would have asked for $60 at that point. Who else around this gas
Now,
station?
Guess
would
what?
be
No,
but
guess
now
what?
you're
No.
at the liberty of the gas station attendant.
Yeah.
You're
did
letting them
somebody,
make the decision.
Yeah,
It
did
falls off
somebody
But that's not-
leave $60 here and find it?
The weight is off
Or
your
yes,
shoulders.
exactly.
You're, okay, so that's the
No,
bad
that's
situation,
just feels
right?
even worse.
That's the
because-
bad situation,
Yes.
right? You're doing that by taking the money. You're automatically giving them the bad situation. They came back and they said nothing.
But it's the personal responsibility of the person who has the fucking
Yeah,
money.
if you
Well,
lost your money,
sorry.
it's one
If
thing
you
if you
lost
lost
your-
if you lost
your money.
sunglasses or anything physical and somebody
You don't
took
keep
it.
that.
That's upsetting because you're taking somebody's physical.
What if
You know,
the sunglasses or anything else was worth less than $60?
Well, that doesn't matter
yeah, it
But it
doesn't.
doesn't
Even
matter.
if you find
because it's different.
yeah, even if you found like Gucci glasses or whatever, like Ray-Bans, you don't just free sunglasses. Like that's awful to do. But when it comes to money, you feel bad for
It's
that person.
harder to track.
Yeah, you feel bad for that person for losing that money, and you wish you could give it back. But all you think is, there's nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is just
Because
you know.
your friends see you with the glasses or whatever, and it's like, where'd you
Free
get those?
shit.
It's like,
Yeah.
free shit.
Free
It's-
shit.
I
Yeah.
found these glasses or whatever. But if you have money, you're not going to be like, oh, look, I got $60. Because then it starts discussions like this.
John, go ahead and tell
Okay.
us what you did.
So, if I can... I'm trying to say this in a way where it doesn't make me sound like an asshole. Because it's going to be a lot of like, look at me, I'm such a good person.
What did you do?
So-
Or something?
I did.
Yeah.
So I am part of a service organization at our school. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know if they would be happy with like connecting us, whatever. And we had an event that we were volunteering at the day after. It was the Saturday after we found the money, and I had spent $5 on it that day, that Friday when we had gotten the money. And I bought us some drinks and some candy. And so the next day we had an event we were helping out with a lupus walk, a walk to end lupus, and I donated $20 to the walk because I did feel bad.
That's not $60.
I know
Oh,
it's not
okay.
$60. I donated $20. Yeah,
What if that
is
guy
not
was
a lot.
buying-
It really is not a lot. I
What if-
did not
hey.
donate all of it. I did.
What if that guy was buying drugs with that $60?
Which
Oh,
guy?
wait.
The guy
The guy
who
we lost the one.
lupus was buying drugs.
Mission Viejo, number 11 city to live in the United States of America.
Yeah,
You know-
that guy was gonna make it number 12, but John didn't find it.
He was selling fentanyl at the gas station in Ladera Ranch.
See, that's nice that you did that. Though. I have kind of like an off-topic, though. Kind
Go
of
for it.
going with money.
Go for it.
Thinking about how, like, when you go to a place, when you go to like not so much like fast food, but kind of that fast food, but they also like make the food by hand. Like a taco place, a pizza place. Don't you feel like this kind of leads on to the thing. You kind of feel obliged to tip, and you kind of feel bad because it's like
Fast food?
Don't
not like
get
McDonald's.
this fucker started.
No, not like a McDonald's. Kind of like a family taco place or something, where like they take the time to make it.
Okay.
Are you talking about
Here,
But
how
no,
about this
That's
angle?
not the question, though. That's not the question. The question is, when you feel obliged to tip at those kind of places, what is your opinion about tipping at about retail places like Home Depot and places like that give you a service?
You don't normally tip.
Why not? Why do you feel more obliged to tip?
Jordan, how many Home Depot people have you tipped that aren't yourself?
I don't have any heavy lifting done.
How many? Okay, where do you normally shop? Like for clothes or for services?
A good one is
You ever
grocery
tip at
shopping.
Zoomies?
Yeah. You ever tip at a grocery store?
No, I mean like if somebody's helping out, like someone who's coming out to do the bags and stuff and helps you.
You ever tip the bag guy?
Well, I don't need that, but I'm just saying that. Like,
I don't get why anyone tips
I don't-
fast food
okay.
or food in general. I don't get that.
It's an American thing.
Okay.
That's so
Well,
stupid.
because we don't pay them well.
Can I?
What do you mean we don't pay
This
them
is
well?
you
very-
don't get paid well.
They get minimum wage.
No, they don't.
Guys.
Some restaurants don't.
Guys, I need to get this off my chest. Whoever invented those square ass things that you swipe your card at food places and then it says
the fucking tip.
how much you want to tip,
Oh,
and you're
yes.
on the iPad or whatever.
Yeah.
They get the little app and
Because
you fill it up.
it gives you all the options like 50%. And it's
Yeah.
like don't tip,
No.
asshole.
the
Yeah.
guy is looking right in your eyes, or the girl's looking straight you in the face,
Give him
and
a
you're just
fucking
like,
dog eyes.
am I
No.
really about to hit no
Okay.
tip in this person's
Yeah,
face?
Oh, you know what I
such
hate?
Bullshit.
No, you know what I hate?
I always do
They I don't know. They check the receipt too. Like they kind of make sure like did he tip, and if you don't, they're just like, all right.
Yeah.
If you-
If they get pissed off.
If
Like-
you ever have friends that work at those places, your friend's only a real friend if they hit no tip for you when you're buying.
And
Because I've had plenty of friends at this place called Milk Box, or people I know that work there, and some of them will they'll do the thing, and then I'll have to sign, and it'll say tip, and they're my friends, so I'm like, does it make me have to tip you, or does it make me not have to tip you? And then other friends will just hit no tip already, and it's just like, you might hit a...
That's real funny. It's really funny, Andrew.
I
you
was-
tip
what-
you tip for your friends.
What?
Oh, you mean like at a restaurant where like
yeah,
maybe
like
a friend
you
works?
know,
I was-
I sit down at a restaurant like
Jimmy John's?
There's
Yeah.
places out there.
Like a hot dog place.
Yeah,
I never once saw you work there.
So
Or did I see
backstory.
you one time?
Real
I don't
quick,
remember.
backstory.
You never.
okay, well no,
visited.
with the tips too.
Well, no, real quick, we gotta explain the joke, and then we'll get back. So,
This pisses me off every
what-
fucking day of my life.
two summers ago,
It is, but-
we used to have this place,
It's getting
this
hotter.
hangout place, it
Can
was
we
a hot
open the
dog
window?
place in Ladera Ranch. I'm gonna restart because I'm gonna have to cut the car out. We used to hang out at this hot dog place in Ladera Ranch, and we loved that place. Like we went religiously for like a month solid.
Jerry's
And-
dogs, let's just say.
yeah, Jerry's
Before
dog,
it
okay,
was- yeah.
Yeah, Jerry's Dogs. And the owners were great. They were always talking to us, and very nice people.
They gave us
And-
ice cream.
Yeah, they
Talked about
they
their
treated
experience
us
on BattleBots.
Literally
Yeah, treated
free
us very
appetizers, free ice cream every time we went.
Yeah,
Free
very
shit.
nice. Free shit. They were very nice guys. Zane at the time was looking for a job,
So Zane's like, well, I'm gonna work at Jerry's Dogs. We're like, great. Then we go there all the time. We'd see you all the time. I don't know why. Can anybody tell me why?
No.
Why immediately when Zane got the job, we never went back?
Yeah.
None of us went back. Like, and you worked there for how many months? Like,
I still go there for like 1 month, and I fucking hated the job.
I think the fact was that if we were hanging out, we wouldn't want one person to be just like left looking at us hanging out
from the counter or whatever.
From the counter, I think that was contributed to part of it.
Even so, we could have at least visited him once. Okay, so put it in your.
Let's talk about our top games of all time.
These are my top games of all time,
How about-
including the ones I played when I was in middle school.
Okay, let's do. Everybody choose a game that everyone else will be surprised that you love.
Oh.
Okay, that's a fun one. Pivot Sniper Elite 3 on addictinggames.com. No,
Wait, real quick, hold that thought. Let's just all give a little bit of our background of our childhood gaming. I was very heavily into GameCube, and then I moved on to Xbox 360, and then PC. Okay, so Jordan, what was your childhood games?
My parents
Mostly before middle school. We'll do before middle school.
Oh Jesus! My parents didn't know what a GameCube was, so I got a V-Smile.
The fuck's a V-Smile?
I don't remember the V-Smile?
It's a learning console.
Oh.
So all you,
It's like Leapfrog.
It's
It's the learning
Leapfrog
channel.
Plus.
yeah, actually, it was from Leapfrog. So
Holy shit.
yeah.
You'll never get into college if you don't play your video games.
Moms are now thinking of video games in a whole new way.
If you don't play your video games, no dessert.
Because of V-Smile, the first educational video gaming system. With V-Smile, your kids will learn reading, math, and love learning almost as much as they love playing.
Yeah. You can stay up 1 hour later if you play your V-Smile.
V-Smile, the educational video game that turns game time into brain time. You're a genius!
They also got like a Leapfrog game.
Yeah.
Handheld thing. You know, you get like cartridges and shit.
Yeah, that's what it
I had
was.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I had
Kelly game.
my favorite was a Scooby-Doo game, and there was a section. I'm gonna show you you guys after this. It's a roller coaster, and like you have to jump in order to get the letters to spell words.
Yeah.
And obviously I wasn't too good at that.
It was VTech, right?
Yeah, it was
I
VTech.
was
Yeah,
too good.
V-Smile. It was a big orange box, but so,
Jordan, explain the difference from there, and there.
there were the
Jordan, were there hard words to spell like there, and then aren't?
There were the
your.
Do you ever remember?
There's a third your.
I didn't know I said that.
There were. Do you remember those commercials of like VTech stuff where like the parents would be looking on? It'd be like a really inspirational shot commercial, and it's like my kid is learning and playing video games, and it's like I don't get it. It's like this indie film shot to promote learning video game consoles.
it worked.
It worked.
I love that thing. Like I'm actually like that's the one thing I'm missing out of my all my consoles is that like
In my life.
yeah, I was planning on buying another one. But yeah, I had a V-Smile and then I got an N64, so while everybody was playing 360, I had a different spectrum of games.
My first gaming console was a Game Boy Advance SP Silver Edition with
I forgot about handhelds.
with Pokemon Ruby, and I played that on the way to the original Pancake House, and it was one of the best days of my life. And then after that, Christmas 2003 rolled around, and then I got a original Xbox with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2X, and Star Wars Clone Wars, and like Tetris something. But that sort of started it all, and then, yeah, I became a nerd.
A real gamer.
That was the start of my life as a gamer. That divides the two sections of my life. But this book still keeps on writing itself, because I am still 100% gamer.
Zane, do you want to go?
I've had quite a variety of gaming consoles. Like, I've had the first Xbox, and then I had like handhelds like GameCube and stuff.
It's a handheld.
GameCube.
I would just walk around with my
Game
No,
GameCube.
Game Boy.
Well, that's why I kept the handle on it.
You idiot! You didn't
What
know
are you,
GameCube was
stupid?
not
You're
a
not a true
handheld.
gamer.
I bought
I'm
the-
taking your gaming card away.
No, stop! I bought the.
You can't shop at EB Games anymore.
No, I said that because like there was like this one little thing you put in your GameCube.
Guys, our military budget is really high, so they can produce people like this.
No, I know what you're talking about. The screen.
Yeah, the fucking Game Boy thing,
The
right?
little,
No.
the Game
It has
Boy.
a screen, like it's like a fold out, so it's like a clamshell. So it
Oh,
opens up and
yeah.
there's a screen.
People still use those for like Smash.
No, I
Mouths.
didn't have that.
Oh.
I didn't know what the fuck that was. But there's like this little thing called the bomb. Where
Oh, the Game Boy player.
you put GameCube games in it.
You know how
Game
expensive those are now?
Or Game Boy games, whatever. Fuck.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But what game would you say is like the one that you played that none of us really would know?
I mean,
Well, John has to.
it's hard to say. I have to think about that because I have a bad memory. But plus, like, I don't know. That's a hard thing to say. Like I could say that I like Pikmin a lot.
Pikmin?
Pikmin a lot.
I was thinking about Pikmin right this second.
Really?
I was playing that last night.
I never
Yeah.
played Pikmin.
No, me
It's
neither.
such a
We're
good
doing that
game.
tonight.
Yeah.
Captain
I-
Olimar.
Like,
Respect. Shout out Captain Olimar.
I think there's this one game called like Overlord or
What?
something. It's
Oh,
like
that-
I'm just
Yeah.
shocked. I'm pointing to the sky.
okay, I'm surprised you guys actually know that game too.
I like that.
Yeah.
Did you play the second one?
I have
did.
the second
played-
one,
I had-
too.
I had
Hit
both
us. Stop
sides.
crinkling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
stop
please,
playing
for
balls.
fuck's sake.
Put it down. There you
Put
go.
the ball
Are you done with your
down,
can?
Jordan.
I'm not messing with it.
But yeah, what about you, John?
It's such a bullshit easy answer, like for all of us. Simpsons Hit and Run was like that was because
Yeah.
there used to be a Hollywood Video on El Camino in San Clemente, and we used to go there all the time. And whenever there would be a break in school, like winter break or Thanksgiving break, whatever, my folks would always bring me to the Hollywood Video, and I would get to play a game, and I'd always get the GameCube games. And you'd have the game for 5 days, so I'd get Simpsons Hit and Run, and by the end of the 5 days, I would have calluses on my thumbs from playing Hit and Run so much. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I played the shit out of those games whenever I got it, and they were just so much fun. Like, I loved Simpsons as a kid. I loved GameCube as a kid. It was a perfect combo.
You're out gamering me.
So you know what
I am not
the
gaming
interesting thing is that like I have to say like I was probably the least one that was involved in like the gaming, you know.
Yeah, when you're
and
a
here
kid.
we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're the
The
most
spectrum has
Like, yeah,
very
Spectrum
flipped.
Jordan has a
Collection.
mass
Massive collection.
variety of games.
700.
Well, hold
700
on.
ones.
And a
By the
massive
time-
penis.
By the time we release this podcast, E3 will have been finished, and one of my favorite games of all time, Skate 2, the Skate franchise will have.
None of us know you
sequel
like that one.
One of my
Yeah,
least
no,
favorite
right?
games of all time.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited because the reboot got announced, or not, kind of confirmed release.
Is
Somewhat.
it a re?
It's
Or is it-
no,
Skate
the
4
sequel.
is coming.
Holy shit!
I
I'm
know.
actually kind of excited.
I am so fucking excited for that shit. All
I
right,
just want all this stupid flopping.
Did you ever play Wario World?
Oh,
Holy shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I played a lot of Wario World back in the. Oh my god, Wario. What's the Wario game that is it Wario World? The one where like you do like the little mini games?
No, that's
That's
WarioWare.
WarioWare, yeah. Wario World is the one where it's like it's a 3D platformer.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
beat the shit out of
Yeah.
things.
Like they're like weird monsters that like you fight that like they are completely
heads.
original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I have all of these and we haven't played.
We've
any
never
of
played
these.
Wario World.
well,
WarioWare for the GameCube. There's got a blue
GameCube
cover.
or Wii?
Yeah. The Wii. Well, there's smooth
It's
moves
GameCube.
for the Wii.
The good one is on. At least the one that I remember from my
Yeah.
childhood was on GameCube. Oh my god, I that was almost like the equivalent of me playing Smash, like all just nonstop. Just
That would
going-
settle debates.
Mhm.
I loved WarioWare Smooth Moves. It has to be like top 10 Wii games of all time.
Mhm.
My top 10.
I played when I went to Arizona to visit my cousins. I would play WarioWare Smooth Moves. I remember that's crazy times, brother. Crazy
It was
times.
such a wacky random game.
Remember when you take the controller and you gotta shake the can, you gotta,
And you gotta pick
and then
the
you go
guy's nose.
like a penis.
You remember when the guy was like, you got the controller and it had a new movie. It was like, the gray elephant.
Oh yeah.
The hand baton by
See, I was
the
playing that
waist.
last night too for the first time.
Yeah.
That was the first time I played a WarioWare game, and it was good.
Yeah. Well, God, that game was great.
Real quick, you guys want to just end it so we can walk out of this goddamn
Yes,
room?
please. That's why I've been wanting to end it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first episode of the SuScast.
Maybe in episode 2 we'll have air conditioning. Maybe we'll afford it.
Maybe we'll get a huge studio if the following happens, and we'll announce our Patreon, and we better get $1,000 a week.
Yeah.
Or
Donate $1,000 a month, and we can afford air conditioning.
Unfortunately, we will have to shut down.
The $5 milestone will earn you a thanks via Twitter. We'll tweet out your name. The $20 milestone will get a picture of Jordan's belly button.
That's the $500.
No, the $500 is you get to send a picture of your belly button to Jordan, and he has to look at it for 15 minutes.
We get live reactions on the air.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this has been SuSquad on the first SuScast, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye-bye! I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
Outro music.
This is fucking stupid.